Even as the U.S. was rolling out its sanctions announcement, Zarif was reacting on Twitter, thanking the Trump administration for considering him a threat to its agenda. Rosalind Jordan, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Well, let's get more on this. Our correspondent, Dorsa Jabbari, is joining us live from the Iranian capital, and Zarif basically saying he couldn't be less bothered about this. Dorsa.
Yes, we've heard from the foreign minister again this morning. He tweeted the following, saying that we know that calling for dialogue and peace is an existential threat to the B team. And since reason for designating me is my words, would U.S. persons need OFAC license to engage with me by reading my writings or listening to the interviews? This is the foreign minister's reaction, saying that really he has absolutely no interest in what the United States is saying. The reason behind his designation, the sanctions on him, is really something that he said is irrelevant to him. He has absolutely no assets in the United States, even though he was Iran's permanent member to the United Nations from 2002 to 2007. He lived in New York City, but he said he has no assets in that country. And he said, really, this is another example of how the United States government views this country. They don't really understand the system that is the Islamic Republic. If they think they can talk to somebody more important than the foreign minister, they don't really understand how the system works. The foreign minister, Mohammad Javad Zarif, was picked specifically for his diplomatic experience by President Hassan Rouhani in 2013 to lead the nuclear negotiations, which led to the 2015 nuclear deal. The fact that the U.S. government says they don't recognize his authority is something that is really a surprise to the Iranians, because Mohammad Javad Zarif is known to be a favorite of the Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. He has, in the past, the Supreme Leader has thanked the foreign minister for his service and all his efforts in negotiating the nuclear deal, and the foreign ministry in their tireless efforts, really years of negotiations, to bring this nuclear deal together, which the United States withdrew from last year.
Dorsa, thank you very much for that. Dorsa Jabbari with the latest reaction from Tehran. Thank you.